All right, well, I suppose the fact that it's the fourth in a row must make it an even more bitter pill to swallow.
It's very disappointing, obviously, to make 4 finals in a row and lose them. But I suppose that the positive thing is that we had 4 sudden death games going in, and we did a fantastic job to make it. A little bit undermanned, but yeah, it is hard to swallow 4 straight. But if we keep making them, we're a chance to win one eventually, I suppose.
The 300 just a bridge too far.
Yeah, I think summing up the game pretty quickly, we didn't take any early wickets. We grasped a couple of chances, and in finals they cost you on flat wickets. So, and on the flip side of that, they took early wickets, and our run chase was stalled at 3 for 37. So, to sum the game up, I think in the first 15 overs of both innings is probably where it was won and lost. So 300 was, yeah, we're probably thinking 270 in our minds. They probably got 300 just because they had that good launching base. So a little bit disappointing for them to score 300. Always difficult to chase in a final.
Time to lament about it. You've just got to get back on the horse, don't you, and get this win up so you can get the final.
Yeah, it's a pretty quick shift. The next morning at 10:30 or 11:30, whatever the time is now, we're straight at the airport and refocusing on the Shield season to come. So we're on 29 points, I think. I think we got Doctor Point for slow over rates in Brisbane, but if we can win the next 2 games, that'll sum up shore up a home final. And as we know in Shield cricket, they're very vital to have a home final. But in one-day cricket, not so. I think the 8 of the 9 winners or something have won away from home, so a little bit disappointing.
You're starting to run out of troops. I mean, how many have you played? 25, 26 or something?
Yeah, we'll probably look next year to hopefully Cricket Australia extend the list to about 40 players. But yeah, we've gone through a few this year, but it's testament to the depth of the squad. We keep wheeling up guys that keep performing when they come in and take their opportunity. We had some fantastic talent this year in Aaron Finch, and Matthew Wade goes from strength to strength, and John Hastings, beyond his years, has led the attack this year. He's probably the only man standing throughout the whole season, so he's done a fantastic job. So out of the negatives come the positives. So we're unearthed some good talent, and hopefully they can push on to play for Australia.
Are you going to get anyone back for the final 2-3 games?
I don't think so. I think depending on obviously the test selection with Cameron, we might have him available for the final. Dave Hussey, certainly we get him back. So a couple of batters, but the bowling stocks is probably where we're a bit light on. I think we've got some good replacements, but at the moment the 4 quicks that are travelling to Perth this week are probably the last we've got. So hopefully they get through unscathed, and they're going to have to take us right through the rest of the season. So it's a big challenge for the group, but I'm sure they're up to it.
You're going to have to tell Dirk Nannes to reconsider that retirement for the first class game, aren't you? Surely.
Oh, Dirky makes his own decisions, doesn't he? So, no, I suppose that's the way cricket's going, and he's getting to the end of his tether in terms of his body. So, to push him through 4 days cricket, he's the only one that'll know whether his body can get through that. And he's made the decision that his body can't get through that. So, good luck to him, and he's doing fantastically well in the shorter format of the game. So, you'll probably see a little bit more of that as the years go on, and the quicks get to the end of their careers. They probably might make the switch because obviously it's less demanding on the body. So. But if you're out there, Dirky, we'd love to have you back on the same thing.
I suppose it begs the question about Brad as well. Is there any chance to yak to him and get him to try and give it one last crack in the first class game?
I think it's pretty hard to talk to him when he's on QF to Mumbai, I think, in about 3 days' time. So it's going to be hard to get him with the time difference from India. But, he's played 18 years of fantastic first-class cricket. So he knows when to call it a day. And he said in Adelaide that it was time for him to go from the first-class arena, and he wanted to pursue this shorter formats of the game and obviously time with the family. So that's his decision as well. And, look, they're 2 fantastic players. But we've probably got to focus on the guys that we have fronting up rather than the guys that we haven't. So people spoke about, we're under strength last night and all that sort of stuff. But I think it's a positive that you actually got guys playing for Australia. We've been crying out for it for years, and to say that we miss them come finals time, well, that's just part and parcel when guys are playing for Australia. So I'd rather focus on the guys that actually fronted up last night and put in a fantastic performance. It's not performance, a fantastic effort to get us there, and unfortunately come up a little bit short.